Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be looking at Jorge from Halo Reach. Before we take a closer look at this guy, let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging. Here it is. It's the standard Halo Reach packaging. Like every other package, it's got Reach getting glassed by the Covenant in the background. And on the back, there are pictures of the other figures in the wave. We've seen these, hundreds of times, so let's get back to the figure. He's pretty cool, and he comes with, well, first let me say how tall he is. He's about 6 inches tall, and he dwarfs all of the other Spartans. He's huge. He does come with 2 accessories as well. The first one is his backpack. It's got a peg, hole, and a peg, and it just slips into his back like that. It stays on there pretty good. It's also got a peg hole on there if you wanted to put a weapon on top of his backpack. On the back here, just while we're talking about it, he does have a peg hole for a weapon on his back if you didn't want the backpack on there. I don't know why you wouldn't want the backpack on there because it looks sweet, but that doesn't really matter. His second accessory is this dismounted turret. It doesn't have the shield on it, which makes it game accurate. It is about 4 inches long, just under 4 inches, and it does fit in his hands really well. It's really well detailed and is weathered really nicely. And back to the figure here. His backpack fell off. He's pretty well articulated for being as big as he is. There are a couple problems, that do kind of hinder it a little bit. But let's get into it here. He's got a double ball peg in the head, which gives him a great range of motion. It is a little bit restricted on this side because of this collar here. But in most cases, it probably won't affect your posing too much. He's got ball hinge shoulders, and on this side, that's as high as you can lift his shoulder, because he's got this huge shoulder pad, and that's as far as you'll be able to lift it right there. It does go backwards, but it's fairly limited, and that's only because this shoulder pad is so big. On the other side, it is a little bit better. You can lift it up about that far. Swivel it all the way around, which is nice. He's got hinged elbows, or ball hinged elbows, excuse me, that do swivel in the upper arm and in the lower arm. They don't give you that much range of motion, again, because he's got so much armor. But it does give you about that much, and that is the same on both sides. He's got ball hinged wrists that do swivel in the hand and in the forearm, and that's pretty much standard for the Halo guys. He leans back really well at his abdominal articulation, but he doesn't really lean forward too much. He will lean side to side if you want him to, and it does operate as a slight swivel. He's got hinges in his legs, bring his legs really far forward, and a pretty good amount back. And then on top of that, he's got another type of hinge that does swivel right in here. And you can lift his legs up a little bit to the side. He's got ball hinged knees that have actually better range of motion than the standard Spartans do. And sorry if my voice sounds a little raspy. I am sick this week, which kind of stinks. He's got ball-hinged ankles with a pretty good range of motion, and they do swivel in both the upper leg and in the foot. And his foot does not have the same articulation as the standard Spartans do, and I don't really miss it that much. You don't really notice that it's gone for this guy. So overall, this guy is definitely worth it. He's a main character from the story. He's executed really well, painted really well, and I say he's a must-have. Just the sculpt, the paint, the articulation, You know, not the greatest, but he's a big guy, so it doesn't really matter too much. So tell me what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you later.